Hello, VC. This is Nate. Here. I had quite the haul today. Vinyl. It was probably my best one yet. Probably because this one was a gamble. It was on Craigslist. There was well over 150 albums, and they were at a dollar. No, each they were all less than a dollar each. So, um, in the $150 ballpark, and somewhere in the middle of that. The seller had pictures, and from what I could tell, he had all of them on pictures. And he said most of the records were good condition, some were scratched. I didn't care really. I saw what was in the lot, and I was thoroughly impressed. So I had a day off and nothing to do. So I drove the hour and 20 minutes north uh, into the Atlanta uh, metro area, somewhere north of Atlanta, and I got a really I got a really sweet haul. So I'm not going to show them all. That would take forever, and I'm just going to get right to it. CCR. Willie and the Poor Boys. A lot of these, the jackets are in really kind of rough shape. They the seams are split, but I played and cleaned quite a few of them, probably about 10 or 15 of them, and not in their complete, you know, not the whole thing, but I kind of went through and cleaned and played bits and pieces. And I've everything is just sounds really really good. Um, these are great. Four beautiful Rolling Stones records. The sleeves are again in kind of rough up, just run down. They've seen better days. 12 by 5 original pressing on the London in mono. Uh, England's newest hitmakers and December's Children. I also have another one floating around some here, but I can't find it. A couple of Elton John records. This is a really just a cheesy K-Tel compilation. It's on awful recycled vinyl. It came out in 1980. Too Low for Zero, which I haven't heard any of the songs in about 25. Since the album came out, probably like 38 years ago. 30 years ago. Most of them I heard him as a kid, and I was like, "Whoa, it's Elton John. I love him." But since then, not much. Blue Moves, pretty good shape, except for the sleeve, which is ripped. Okay. Uh, a really sweet Paul McCartney Amoeba's Secret EP, sealed. Apparently performed over at Amoeba Records in California, and there was an EP put out, limited edition, and I now have a copy of it sealed. I won't be playing it. Jackson Browne, For Every Man. I really like Jackson Browne, great singer-songwriter. The Godfather of Soul, James Brown. The Payback. The jacket is in great condition, and the records are immaculate. Chicago 2, the second album. I've got a bunch of their stuff. I didn't have 2, and I also didn't have number 7, which is this one, which I do now. Simon and Garfunkel, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme, very good condition. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. It's been taped over here, but the vinyl is in really nice shape. Marvin Gaye, Midnight Love. Yeah, that's a great one. Various other Beatles records, solo and stuff. There's a bunch of Paul McCartney. I think Venus and Mars is in there, as well as this Wings Over America, three record set live in the '70s. Yeah, Chicago Transit Authority, the original, the first Chicago record. That's probably their best. They went downhill after that. They had some good moments in the '70s, but that's pure rock, jazz, fusion. I love it. Paul McCartney. This was a surprise because I had no idea what it was until I really, looked at it and saw, wow, it's an album. Came out in 2007, and it's on vinyl. Unfortunately, I don't know how he kept this. The person who owned it, because there's a slight tear along the spine here. But other than that, it's beautiful, and the vinyl is perfect. CCR Chronicle Greatest Hits. I had it on CD. Having it on vinyl is pretty cool. Little Prague, Alan Parsons Project, Pyramid, Sly and the Family Stone, Greatest Hits. I really want to keep this under 10 minutes. And no, I'm not hyped up on caffeine or anything like that. Elvis, the TV special. The Seekers. Looks to be an original pressing. In stereo. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, my favorite among their in their whole catalog. Deja Vu, just unbelievable. Just the list of songs on there. Crosby, Stills and Nash, CSN, another good one. Some really good songs on that. Todd Rundgren, Wizard, True Star. Todd Rundgren, just a genius in the world of production. Spirit, 12 Dreams of Dr. Sardonicus, A Touch of Schmilson, Harry Nilsson, a little Johnny Mathis, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, Love Story, and there are about 2 or 3 others of Johnny Mathis. Shadows of Your Smile. Yeah, it's a little crooked. Love is Blue. And some Jackie Gleason. Plays Pretty for the People. That's interesting. I haven't dropped the needle on that one yet. I'll probably listen to it once and I'll be like, but whatever. Paul McCartney's first album, gorgeous jacket. Wow. And it's a promo copy. Right there. It's fantastic. It's a great record. That's his first solo album, and it is the true definition of solo, as he played every single instrument on the record. Willie Nelson Stardust. This is a duplicate for me. Earth, Wind and Fire, Greatest Hits Volume, or the Best of Volume 1. This is an upgrade for me. I had a copy of it before, but it was in really bad condition. The vinyl was good. The jacket was terrible. So I'm really happy about having an upgrade. A bunch of these also had writings, like the people who owned them before wrote on them, their names and whatnot. Skynyrd, Street Survivors, their last album, their infamous last album. This is the one without the flames that they released after the plane crash. I also have a copy of the one with the flames. Joe Cocker, Mad Dogs and Englishmen, brilliant. Oh my God, this is just, I can't even, words fail me with that record. Neil Diamond, man, oh man, Neil Diamond. Coming up on 10 minutes. I just got a real, pretty big stack of Neil Diamond. I'm not even a fan of his my parents were really, my dad was really into them when I was younger, and just not really cool to be into what your parents are into. So Neil Diamond was kind of ick, and I haven't really gotten over that. Although I have some of his songs I have appreciation for. Smokey and the Miracles, Greatest Hits Volume 2. The Beach Boys, Surfing Safari. Unfortunately, it was written on. Other than that, it's beautiful. It's an original pressing, and it's a mono pressing. It's gorgeous. I played it. Sounds fantastic. The Birds, Untitled, 2-record set, part live and part in studio. Cat Stevens, Is It So? Cat Stevens, Foreigner. The greatest half an album ever. John Lennon and Yoko Ono, Double Fantasy. I'm not a fan of Yoko. No. I had this growing up as a child. I was probably 4 when it came out, and I got it from somewhere. Don't remember where, but it's still at my parents' house in really good condition. But I have it here now, so I don't have to worry about that. 2 versions of the same Mamas and Papas record. Farewell to the First Golden Era. One before it went gold. No. Before it went gold, and then in stereo. And one after it went gold. It's from... I don't know what year. I'm going to guess 1970. Or 68. If You Can Believe Your Eyes and Ears. The jacket is ripped. That can probably be fixed. And that's all I'm showing. That's way less than half. There's a bunch more really good stuff. I don't want to bore anybody who's actually watching, all 4 of you. But yeah, it was just a mind-blowing haul considering the price of each record. I'm quite pleased. The cream of the crop. When I saw these on the Craigslist page, I knew that was it. This was the one that cinched it for me. I had to go. Abbey Road. Apple. The Apple pressing of Abbey Road. The Apple pressing of Let It Be. The 1966 pressing of Meet the Beatles. I listened to it. It sounds great. The jacket, not so good. It's all taped up and whited out right here. I mean, what are you going to do? It's friggin' Meet the Beatles, whatever. At less than $1. Revolver. The White Album. Also, I believe an Apple pressing. I didn't check. And Sgt. Pepper. The Apple pressing. Or is it not? No, the Capitol Rainbow pressing. My mistake. That's an upgrade. I had a copy of it, but those others, I didn't have a copy of them. So I'm just really happy. Quite happy. Alright, so it's 14 minutes and way longer than I wanted to go. I hope you enjoyed this. Just a bitchin' day.